Hi, guys. I
Hey, Dave.
actually have two questions
Sure.
for you all. The first one, if there's any adults that have children listening, they may want to censor this part.
Kids don't listen to this show. Are
I
you kidding?
have on my left testicle a bump.
All right.
I can feel where the cord is. And
Yeah.
It's kind of like the cord has some fluid around it where it connects, and then on the exact opposite side of that, of the testicle is
Sure.
a bump. I had it checked out by my doctor probably a year ago
Okay.
because I was, just randomly, as I'm walking along, getting pain. He sent me to get some blood work done and do a ultrasound.
Okay.
Nothing showed up on either of those. I am 270 pounds. He thought that might be the problem, is that I'm overweight, and that could be causing it somehow.
Okay. So you
so
have
that's my first one.
All
And
right.
then the second one is on my left shoulder. I thought I had a skin tag, and I used to try and clip it back and
Sure.
try and get rid of it myself. But over the years, it's grown into probably about the size of a quarter.
Okay. Yeah, you need to have those removed properly. Okay, because it's not uncommon for these things to actually not necessarily be skin tags, but it might be a small basal cell carcinoma, which may have turned into a larger one by now. So, a piece of advice number one: go to a dermatologist, have it removed. Okay, they do a lot better in a jar than they do on your shoulder. With regards to the bump on the testicle, what this sounds like to me is something called a spermatocele. Okay, and the way you can sort this out, you don't need an ultrasound to do it, but what you do need is a pen light. Okay, so if you go to your toolbox and find yourself a pen light, okay, and a dark room, and it'll transilluminate, which is a nifty little trick that they used to teach in medical school. Now they don't, I guess. I don't know. But what you do is you take that pen light, shove it up against the scrotum, try to move the mass, the bump, the cystic lesion, which is what this is, near where the light is, and it'll glow. It'll like light up like a light bulb. It's really, really cool. So they could have made that diagnosis without having to go to the expense of an ultrasound. But spermatocele is very, very common, and you leave them alone. Okay, they go away or they just stay there, but they typically don't get much bigger. But varicocele can occur. That's probably what you're feeling on the other side of the testicle. That too is something that you want to leave be unless it enlarges. It's like a varicose vein of the testicle. So does that make sense? Now, a hydrocele is a little bit different. Hydrocele is a much larger lesion. That's where you end up with a much bigger cyst, and you can transilluminate those also with that flashlight. But instead of them looking to be the size of a lima bean, they're much, much larger. So, Dave, give that a try, see how that goes. And as long as you're not able to touch that testicular cyst to your shoulder, you're good to go.